Hello, and welcome back to another episode. Today I simply had to take the new media unit out for a spin. Of course I did. And what better a way to do that than to play a Gamecube game. Previously the Gamecube and Dreamcast have been slightly hidden in a glass cupboard underneath the TV. And so I wasn't really playing Gamecube as often as I really wanted to. And so this morning it's been very straightforward setting up the console. It has taken a bit of time though figuring out this new filming setup. You see, relative to my face, I suppose, the TV used to be there and now it's there, which means that the camera that I use to film the screen, sadly I don't have the money for a capture card yet, the camera had to move over there so that it wasn't in the way of the TV now, so I could actually see the TV. Then I had to angle the TV towards the camera so that it's at a slight angle to me, and then the lighting and everything had to be figured out, and it took about half an hour, 40 minutes, but I think we're ready to play. Incidentally as well, just very quickly, I've had some questions following that media unit video about the power setup. Some people eagle-eyed spotted that there were 6 power sockets being used and more than 6 things to power in the unit. And the simple answer is that the Gamecube and the Dreamcast are not plugged in all the time. So I didn't show this previously, I forgot to, but there were 2 hooks basically back there where I hang the plugs for those consoles. And that means that this morning it was very quick and simple just to take the Gamecube plug, swap it out for the Xbox 360 plug, and there we go. And that's okay as far as I'm concerned. I didn't want everything plugged in really at the same time anyway, partly for I suppose voltage and short circuit concerns. I've been shocked by this setup a couple of times in terms of, I think some machines just don't work together on the same network or whatever very well. So this setup is safer, but also psychologically I think my lovely wife was a bit concerned about 8 machines being plugged in and maybe drawing a lot of power even passively. So it's been a pleasure this morning setting up. Compared to how it used to be, this unit continues to be fantastic. Anyway, we're here to play a game, and we're going to play X-Men.2 Wolverine's Revenge. Now this is a game which I remember renting. I remember renting this when it came out, and then eventually buying a copy for my lovely wife when she was in uni. Actually, I met her when she was doing her masters, and she had been given a Gamecube by one of her the people who lived on her floor, her flatmates, I guess, in uni, who was moving back to the US, couldn't be bothered taking a PAL machine back with him, and said, "Does anyone want this?" And so she went, "Yeah, I'll take it." And she ended up with a Gamecube, and so I got her this game because it's a great stress reliever. It's also got a character that she recognised in the shape of Wolverine from the X-Men movies, and this game is a sort of a tie-in with the X-Men.2 film, but also as well, I really appreciate the comic book tie-in as well. They walk a line between comic book Logan and Hugh Jackman's iteration of Wolverine.
It comes back to me in the blink of an eye.
Although he's voiced by Mark Hamill.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Like a dream, you start to forget as soon as you wake up.
Brilliant. Patrick Stewart as well, his voice turns up in the game.
Or maybe more like a nightmare. I was a hard guy for the Cloak and Dagger boys.
Now don't worry, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This opening cutscene is really that dark. I can't see anything on the screen.
So what's it gonna be, Logan?
I don't know why it's so dark. The game is actually quite bright, but in a nutshell, he's being kidnapped, tranked and then kidnapped by 2 G-men.
There was no reason to do what they did.
No reason at all.
No reason at all.
And so he ends up
Always were a chump, Logan.
in the Weapon X program. Because, I mean, like, visually he looks like that hairy, short, angry man from the comics. And I very much appreciate that. And also it was a great way to sort of to remind my wife, or my girlfriend then, that Wolverine had this sort of comic book origin in that sense. So he's got the clothing, I guess, some of the attitude of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, but he's very much, I think, rooted in the comic books. New game. And we'll go with my classic gaming moniker. So yeah, I remember loving this game, and especially compared to some other GameCube X-Men games that I'd played, this was the best one, that in my opinion anyway. 1968, Weapon X facility.
He's magnificent. He's more like an enhanced animal, living off instinct.
No, not animal.
Not animal.
He opened my... He's listening to the way the text.
So I always really appreciate the visuals. It references the... Well, I first saw it in the 90s cartoon, but also actually in the X-Men Wolverine origin sort of comic book story. He's got this cool gadget on his head, which I like. They would eventually put this on Hugh Jackman, I think, in X-Men Apocalypse, but at this point, his origin hadn't been like this, actually. Anyway, so you tap the A button to slash people. There's an auto lock-on effect, actually. When strike appears on the screen, press X to strike. Oh, cool. Strike. Nice. Oh, cool. Cyclone Claw bonus kill. Yeah, an auto lock-on feature, so that sort of cog appears on enemies and keeps you focused on them. And if you retract the claws with the Z button, the Z shoulder button, then you activate your healing factor, which is an incredibly slow. Do you see just there? Just eaching up into the green there on the life bar. It's just enough to keep you alive at certain points. Anyway, let's get through here. Should we punch the power box? And off we go. Press and click L trigger to trigger mutant... No, press and click L to trigger mutant senses and move stealthily. You can detect scent trails, thermal footprints, stealth strike opportunities, and some hidden objects. Okay. Oh yes, I remember. It's like Predator, and that's someone's scent. Cool. Okay. If I go up to the corner here, can I? Oh yeah, I can. I can strike. So strike. Oh no, he saw me. Oh. Okay, well I'll have to try that again sometime. I think I must have pressed the wrong button. Yeah, whatever. Wolverine wouldn't be this stealthy anyway. He'd just be like, you are. I'm not an animal. I'm not an animal. Rah. Which is super ironic. When you're behaving a little bit like an animal. Oh, you can shred the chicken wire. Nice. Anyway, this is a minefield, so I need to use my senses, and I really like the way these mines fade into the world as you sort of go past them. It's really nice. It's a subtle effect, and I remember being very impressed with this effect when I played this 15 years ago now. Blimey, when I first played this game. Anyway. Oh, we can hear more mines as one. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, there's a mine. No. There's one thing about the C stick I've always found a bit weird, and that's how awkward it can be to control the camera with it. It's something about it being so short, and also a bit sensitive. That means that often, for example, first-person shooters, even Time Splitters 2, at times were a bit awkward with the GameCube controller. But anyway, yeah. You no. Strike. What? Where'd you come from? Okay. So you didn't hit the alarm. That's good. And what am I going to do? Smash the box and the wall. Comic book cover pickups. Unlock secrets in the game. Check the bonus menu to see what you've uncovered. Okay. Ultimate X-Men. Cool. Now, incidentally, this game was written by Zach Penn. The script for the game was written by Zach Penn. He wrote and directed Atari Game Over, and I remember seeing in that movie he talks about this as being one of his shitty game scripts, I don't think this is a shitty game. I think it's a pretty good game. And he also would go on to write the script for Ready Player One. I don't know if that's controversial or not, but yeah, that's the writer of the game. But I guess also as well, it's clear, you know, we just had a comic book pickup there. It's clear that they are respecting the comic book origins of this story. And I guess,
Stay down and watch your heads.
oh, of this story, which you got to respect. You know, I like that. You know, as much as Zach Penn and some of his stuff can be a bit irritating at times, he clearly has a love for the source material. And also, as well, this is an interesting attempt to tie the movies in with, in that sense, the comics, which up until Logan, the movie Logan, wouldn't really be a thing, would it? Now he's going to keep on hitting me. Okay. This is interesting. It's like a little dance. There's no real dodge button though, which is a bit strange. Adamantium claws, man. Oh. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Or get stung like a bitch. No! Oh, I can kick him. Oh, cool, that's good. So B button kicks. Strike! Double tap Z trigger to double tap Z to trigger your feral rage. You'll be faster, more deadly, and claws will auto extend. Oh, okay, cool. Got the key card. Got feral rage. Not going to get in this door now. There we go. Cool. And this is basically how the game progresses. It's kill the enemy, move on, kill the enemy, move on. And the stealth mechanics are quite good in places. But really, when he's just broken out, Wolverine isn't going to be stealthy. He's going to be running around like a mad thing. Oh, I'll retract my claws to heal a bit. That's probably a good idea. Oh, no! Okay. When claws are retracted, your accelerated mutant healing factor will trigger. Cool. So yes, we'll heal a little bit. There we go. Let's go back here for a sec. Anything interesting over here? No, okay. Empty boxes. Alright. I like that though, I like the trade-off between having claws and healing. That's good. And it makes sense-ish. It doesn't make sense in the comics, but it makes sense in terms of, you know, I suppose, while he's got this permanent wound on his hand from the claws, that they decided to make that a game mechanic, you know, that he can't heal. So I'll just retract claws. Base entrance located. Let me in! Okay. Must be a key card. There's always a key card in these games. Yeah. That's a breeze block. That's not a key card. I need a key card. Maybe I can push this thing. Oh, okay. I'll activate this. Boop. No? Did that open? It did. It opened the door. Okay, off we go. I'm coming for you, Barbara. Yeah. Continue without saving. Oh, that was quite quick loading for the Gamecube, wasn't it? That was pretty good. Find laboratory area. Okay, off we go.
Put him up in freeze.
When Wolverine is stunned, dazed, grabbed, an indicator bar appears on screen. Move the control stick from side to side until the bar is full to regain control. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's getting tasered, right. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. That's the wrong hero, isn't it? I don't think, wait, you still wouldn't like Wolverine when he's angry. Just because he's not the Hulk. So I mean, about stress relief, it's a good game for that.
He's been through here.
He has been through here. How can you tell? When your enemies are dazed, you can grab them by pressing A. Press X or A to throw, punch them in the direction you're facing. Okay. So, oh no. I'm just gonna strike him. Yeah. So maybe if I punch him, will that daze him? Oh no, that's I'm in feral. I'm in feral rage mode. Look what you made me do! I'm just punching him now. Strike. Yeah. This is fun. I do enjoy this game. Okay, so I need to fix these wires, maybe? Oh, right, okay, you just stand in the wires, you become the, some doors can only be opened by using brute force. Try extending your claws and slashing through them. Okay. Oh, so that was actually damaging me, that wasn't, I thought it was me finishing off this circuit then. Maybe not, okay. That was okay. I was hoping for a bit of an X shape, you know. Oh, game over! Restart level. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, I was hoping for some claw action in the door there. Off we go. Find the laboratory area.
Put him up and freeze.
Ah! That's what we want. Oh. Get off me. The rah is good, isn't it? Rah! Now you can turn off the gore, I noticed in the menu earlier on. But why would you want to turn off the gore?
He's been through here.
When your enemies are dazed, you can grab them by pressing A. Okay. Well... No, oh, I don't know. Do I want to grab them when they're dazed? I've gone feral. Keeps happening. Yeah, and there we go. Oh. When your enemies are dazed, you can grab them by pressing A. Oh, yeah. But I'm not quite sure how you do that, though. I just seem to be... Maybe if I retract my claws, will that... No, that just punches them. No, I'm afraid all I can do is... Is lose my shit. Okay, so... I know what I've done, what I did wrong here. I need to use my senses. There we go. Can we see? No, we can't see. We only need to sort of crouch underneath? No? Isn't that weird? Saber-tooth. Nice. Very nice.
Got a positive visual on mutant.
Choking gas. That was hardly fair. Okay, one more try.
He's been through here.
Yes, I have been through it. No, I haven't been through here, actually. Maybe it's Saber-tooth who's been through here. Ah, that could be it. Don't run away! Oh, okay. Oh, that was a daze and a pickup. Okay, so you need to sort of punch, 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 and then pick. Oh no, no, I've gone feral again. Wolverine wants a hug. Give me a hug. So I'm wondering, is there a way to get through there without blowing up those bombs, I wonder? Okay, and so now... Oh! Device deactivated. Oh! What? What? I am less than impressed by that. Yeah, slash through the door. Fair enough. Now, I do use my senses. Can't see anything really. I can see that the devices are there. Can I go in here? No, no, okay. Can I... Device activated. Now what does that mean? Going red and then explodes. Okay. Device activated. So that's just me walking past it that activates. That's not pushing a button. I wonder if it was like the the workstations. Interesting. Okay. Let's leave it there for today, shall we? I'm gonna keep on playing this, not filming myself, not embarrassing myself too much more, and we'll come back to this, yeah, at some point in the future. But the experiment worked. I have played a Gamecube game successfully, and it was straightforward to set up. I love the new media unit. Anyway, guys, as ever, until next time, do take care. Bye bye.